The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. We welcome you to Los Angeles. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Michael Lambert. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Hayward makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Now a check swing, but he held up. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Man at first. And here's the veteran outfielder, Luis Gonzalez. The 2-2 now. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now up next for Arizona, Steve Finley. A little bit low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Perdomo, the lead runner, out at second. Gonzalez over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Here comes the runner. Hayward fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now the third baseman, Evan Longoria. The 1-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Righty delivers. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Here's a 2-1. And fouled off. Two down. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And towing the slab here, Rube Foster. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him. And he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire. So he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Jackie Robinson. Foster comes to the plate. And another ball. Next pitch off the plate. 3-1. Foster winds and fires. Strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here's Foster with the payoff pitch. Bounced out to short. Perdomo. They get the out on Robinson. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
And now 2 balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a 2-2. Swing and a pop up. And it falls. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Two outs, base is empty. Digging in, Duke Snider. And it's even up. And that's downstairs and outside. Mookie Betts waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. Snider out in the play. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Second inning set to go. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Ketel Marte.
Ball and a strike. Good eye right there. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well. James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a 1-2. And that one missing low. And he deals. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Rube Foster digging in now. And now 1-2. Out to short. To first. That ends the frame. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Mookie Betts.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Two now. And that just misses. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Foster with the 2-1. Foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Foster kicks and deals. And it's filled up.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Nobody out, runner at first.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And there's ball 4. First and second, no outs. Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Falling behind 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Righty to the plate. Good eye right there. And a pitch. Swings through that.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
3-2. Got him. One gone here. Here comes Max Muncy. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one in the dirt. Full count now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the rookie second baseman, Miguel Vargas. Kicks and fires. And now 2-1. And a pitch. And there's a ball. Michael Lambert would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Stepping in, Michael Lambert. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Listen, you got to attack it just like you would any other hitter right here. Now, you can't let up just because you think it's a pitcher at the plate. If he gets a bloop single, 2 runs come around to score. You can't have that.
Just off the outside edge. It's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in L.A. out of the 3rd inning. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Corbin Carroll. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, the worst part on that one is he lost control against one of the fastest guys on the team. This might turn into a double.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Carroll stands at first with 1 out.
He's going.
Runner on the goal. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Try to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
And welcome back as we go to the last of the 3rd. The batter will be the shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
Robinson.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And that's a little high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-two now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
The center fielder.
So up next, Duke Snyder. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This one high in the air to left center. Gonzalez going after it. Grabs it on the run. Out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's Mookie now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Betts tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The 3-1. Ripped on a line. And that should be extra bases. Freeman around second, headed for third. The relay to the plate. Tag, too late, he scores. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He reached on a walk his first time. Man on second, 2 down. And a good eye there. Three and 2 now. Got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Steve Finley. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And a 3-1 on the way. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Got him looking. That's out number 2. Here's Ketel Marte. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. One and two here. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Jason Hayward. One and two now. And a ball evens the count.
2-2 to count.
Got him. One out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy struck out swinging his first time. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Miguel Vargas now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. The wind of the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
The pitch. And 1 and 2.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now here is Rube Foster. Grounded out his first time. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The punch out there. Now 2 out.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is gone. His first homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Geraldo Perdomo. A strikeout and a walk. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field and makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. D-backs get one on the solo jack. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the pitcher for the Dodgers, Michael Lambert. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That hits the dirt. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. The pitch. Way high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Dives, but it's foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The wind of the pitch. He goes down looking. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here is Luis Gonzalez.
Luis Gonzalez.
Here comes a pitch. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next offering down in the dirt. And now the count filled up 3-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Gonzalez retired. And there's one away. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's been pretty good going deep into this game, and that's always impressive for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So he's picking up valuable experience with each pitch he throws at this point. It's been a nice outing for him, Boog.
Here's a 1-2. And now it's filled up. And he walked him.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Evan Longoria. This guy has turned into a beast. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the right-hander's 3-1. And that one is in for a strike.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Finley at second. Longoria at first. 1 gone. That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Ketel Marte up next. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in L.A., here's the center fielder, Duke Snider. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that's outside. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Jose Ruiz up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Nelson getting cranked up as well. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's Mookie to hit. Here's a 1-1. Snider runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Runner leads away at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. No outs. Runner on second. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Now all even up. Outside. Will Smith waiting for a turn at the plate. Payoff pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Rube Foster departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Zach Davies on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Line and a base hit into right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you rim around, drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in any inning.
Line drive. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 2-2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Max Muncy at the dish. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Kicks and deals. Base hit, left center field. Smith rounds second on his way to third. Feed to the shortstop, but it's thrown away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Got him swinging on the curveball, and the inning is over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Phil Bickford on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Miguel Rojas, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Bickford now playing second base and batting 9.
Well, 1-run game. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Next offering upstairs. And misses inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Josh Rojas. Big spot for him here. 1-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. And a 1-1. Runner on the go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Moreno makes the turn at second. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Step off, throw to first. Back in there standing.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Another throw, really keeping him close. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Next offering is outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Garcia checks the runner. Carroll back easily. Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. 1 for 3. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Fouls 1 away, and now 3 and 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Steve Finley stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Moreno, the runner at third. Carroll over at second. Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Into center. Snyder going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They trail it 3-2. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Jose Ruiz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Miguel Rojas at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Miguel Rojas.
2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
So the lineup flips over. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Misses outside, and that's ball 2. At the belt and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. This one popped up. He's got it, and there are 2 down.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. 2 outs. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Duke Snyder. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
2-2 now. That one missed. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air out towards right center. Finley has it sized up, and that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still lead at 3-2. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Yency Almonte.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Evan Longoria.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Not in time. The tying run is on to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner, Jake McCarthy. No outs, runner at first. Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. Almonte keeping him close. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. McCarthy leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Now up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the righty deals. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Swings over the top of that one. 1 out and a runner at second. On the ground to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Goes to third for 1.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off left side. The 1-2. Slider misses outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now into the game, Jake McCarthy. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Kyle Nelson on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Nick Ahmed, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Well, one-run game. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now into the ball game on defense, Emmanuel Rivera. He's the new third baseman. So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Bounce to the right. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag, and they get it out of the play.
The lefty, number 22.
Next to hit, Jason Hayward. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Goes down looking.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
The pitch. There's the strike. And that one cutting but missing down low. Two outs and one in scoring position. Out to short. Perdomo fires to first on the run. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Eric Gagne into the game. A chance at his first save of the year. Nick Ahmed here to hit. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
It's so important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Back to the top of the lineup, Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Right-handed reliever. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. They say a win. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Luis Gonzalez digs in now.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.